My name is Brett Washington.
My name is Tisha Boyd.
My name is Rachel Ruddock.
I work with the technology team at Cvent. I've been with the company for 11 years now.
I work in client services.
And I am the Learning and Development Manager for Human Resources. I'm also a diversity and inclusion practitioner.
I live in Virginia.
I currently live in Ashburn, Virginia with my wife and 3 kids, but I'm originally from Oakland, California.
I am based in our Tyson's headquarters, but I live in Laurel, Maryland, and I grew up in Connecticut.
It's hard to unpack it in this brief segment, but for starters, it's a reminder that we still have so much work to do.
Black History Month is a time to celebrate all the Black boy joy and the Black girl magic from the past to the present.
So for me, it's really just a time of reflection. I like to think about all of the individuals that have come before and laid a foundation and paved a way.
It's a time to really center the accomplishments of Black people.
Without their sacrifices, I may not be where I'm at today.
Black History Month is a celebration of Black voices and achievements. It's a time to reflect on the past, acknowledge the present, and to mold the future.
Obviously, there are some people of note in our history. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Angela Davis, and Rosa Parks are all individuals that are top of mind for me and people that I admire.
As the daughter of immigrants, I grew up with Black History Month being just the time to learn about what was approved in the school books. I eventually figured out that school books were missing quite a bit of that story.
It's also time to learn. There's so much Black history that goes far beyond the moments that are outlined in textbooks or what's cherry-picked and highlighted by the media.
So I had to seek it out on my own. And in that process, I also decided to understand Jamaican history, because that's the history of my parents and their parents.
For me personally, Black History Month is a constant reminder to never forget where I came from and the experiences that have molded me into the man that I am today.
But I also like to think about individuals within my own family. I think about my father and his brothers. He had 4 brothers, including himself, that all volunteered for the military in the late 50s, early 60s.
I am the proud American daughter of Bermudian and Jamaican immigrants. I like to think that I have the best of 3 worlds, and I'm proud of all of it. It's what makes me who I am.
And so I think it's important to recognize and understand and celebrate that history and look at that past story, because it helps us to figure out and determine and dictate our way forward.
They fought in the Vietnam War. I would often ask or think about why they did that. Why did they volunteer? And why did they go to serve and potentially die for a country that seemingly hated them?
It's an opportunity for me to listen, learn, and connect with my peers in the community and beyond on topics that affect Black people and those who march with Black people.
But I think as I've gotten older, I've realized that they were aspiring to a higher ideal, a higher purpose. I think they were aspiring for what America could be.
I'm most proud of the courage and the resilience and the sacrifice of those who came before me.
I think about that sacrifice, and I just want to make sure that everything that I do in my life honors that legacy.
And so now Black History Month continues to be the time of year when I deliberately stop and reflect and learn more about my history, about Black history, my parents' history, the history of thousands, of hundreds of thousands of people.
In a month, celebration is hardly adequate.
As a father, Black History Month is everything. It's the hope that when my son is just a few more years older, Black History Month won't just be an arbitrary month of celebration, but a conscious state of mind regarding how Black people are treated. It's a simple reminder that our lives just matter, no more or no less than anyone else's.